I am Swati Sharma Singh, your host for this amazing live conversation at Event TV Live. And we are about to welcome, congratulate, and have a heart-to-heart talk with our new leadership of EEMA. Friends, he is the founder and CEO of Wipcure Group, one of the well-known names of the experiential world. With over 2 decades of experience under his belt, he has taken Wipcure from its humble beginnings in 2002 to over 100 employee agency with offices in Delhi, Mumbai, and Bangalore. Wipcure is perhaps one of the few process driven agencies that completely operates on a project management software developed in house. He is also one of the founder members of EEMA and has been closely involved in the function of its executive committee in various capacities over the years. Please help me in welcoming founder and CEO Wipcure Brand Services and our new treasurer, EEMA, Mr. Ankur Kalra. So let's dive in. The first thing I wanted to ask was that what do you think is your key focus in this role, and how does EEMA plan to serve the greater good of the industry?
So, Swati, my key focus will be to bring transparency and efficiency in all matters related to money. I want EEMA to be a self-sufficient organization which has enough resources to do good for its members. The job of EEMA is not to make the welfare of its members, and my job is to ensure that money flows in the right direction. Wherever resources are required to do stuff in the regions, in the smaller cities, my job is to make sure that it's available there.
Perfect. And what do you think are the official numbers? We always talk about us being organized, unorganized. Can you give us some numbers?
There are so many versions of official and unofficial numbers that one has lost count. But according to a few surveys that EEMA has done with leading consultancies like Ernst & Young and KPMG, etc., the numbers look somewhere between 4.5 lakh to 5 crores is the kind of number that the industry does. We are still going to be working on an official research.
Okay, wow. So the next question, there are many issues, obviously, it's a vast industry. But there is one thing that keeps coming up, which is music licensing. And anyone who knows this, that this has been like a personal, mission for you as well. And you've been very, very involved in this. What are the priority areas in music licensing?
So I think the primary area is education of our members. They have to first understand the animal. The problem is most of us are not able to clearly understand it, and we fight against it. So the primary area in that space is education of our members. We are not against paying of music licenses, but we want it to be fair and justified on all sides. We want it to be rational. We don't want any exploitation. We only want the bodies which are registered with the government of India to be charging us. So basically, in a nutshell, we'd like to pay, but we pay just and fair rates, and we'd like to be treated fairly. We would not like any exploitation to be there. And lastly, the money which is collected should be going to the right hands. It should not be a profit-making exercise for these bodies. It should go to the artists and to the authors and to the singers, etc., that it's meant for. So there are multiple. It's a very complex matter. But if you want me to summarize it, we are not against paying music licenses, but we'd like to be treated fairly. We'd like it to be transparent. We'd like no exploitation to be there. We would like us to be involved. We'd like it to be a dialogue between the music licensing bodies and us. And we'd like it to be done in a fair and justified manner.
Fair enough. What are the 3-4 passion areas beyond your office as treasurer, even as an NEC member, a National Executive Committee member? What are the 3-4 passion areas that you'd like to work more aggressively on?
Swati, actually, we haven't had our first NEC meeting, so we'd like to create an agenda, a common minimum program, as people before me have said. I don't know what are the areas that would be allocated amongst each of us. But yeah, I'd like to work on client payments. I'd like to work on music licensing. I'd like to work on talent, HR, upskilling, all the common areas that each one of us is, focused on. These are the 3-4 passion areas that I definitely like to work on: education, talent, HR, music licensing, and client payments.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Wonderful hearing from you. And now it's time to also hear some of the faces, some of the names that we all are very familiar with, and they are going to share their best wishes through this platform, through Event TV Live.
Hi, congratulations to the new EEMA NEC for the year 2020 to 2024. May you guys rock to do the best and you perform the best. Calling from India Gate, and you have to do the best, derive results for the event industry, and let this industry take new shape, new vision under the new leadership of Samit Garg. Samit, Sagar, Ankur, Vinod Janardhan, Jadar Ganeriwala, and all the vice presidents. We have all expectations from you. Do rock, do well. Cheers and all the best. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Arun Bablani from Viva Weddings in Dubai. And on behalf of the entire event and wedding fraternity of the UAE, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Samit Garg and all the other recently elected committee members at EEMA India. They say with great power comes great responsibility. We in UAE look forward to all of your contribution towards the Indian wedding and event industry. I'm confident that EEMA will soar to new heights for the years to come. I also want to thank Event TV Live for this feature and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm greetings from Moscow, Russia. My name is Julia Zolia. I'm president of National Association of Event Managers. I know you got the elections of EEMA. So my congratulations to Mr. Samit Garg and his board. I'm sure you are excited and looking forward for new stages. So I wish you ambitions, plans, excellent execution, and of course, the increasing of world trade activities, especially with Russia. So we know as professionals that event connection, event communication now is the most important communication in the world. So let's do our best and increase the connection between our country, India and Russia. And you are more than welcome here in Moscow.